Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on the Supernatural Show, and this is mainly just a test stream. We're just testing a few new features on some equipment things, but we happen to have David that happened to be available to just drop on with us. So we thought we'd say hello to David. Can you hear me okay, David?
Well, you know what it is, Daniel, is I want to be like Dan Kennedy. I wanted to, when I grow up, I want to be like Dan Kennedy.
Right, me too.
But I don't think I'm ever going to grow up, so I'll never get there. I'm just trying to get there,
Right.
Where is Dan? Where is Dan right now? Maybe I should call him.
I think, yeah, give him a call.
Yeah, when we get together like this, everybody, the whole gang should be here together, don't you think?
Right.
I'm just saying. So you might tell them, you're playing with new toys, and you don't want to mess up when you do a real show.
Right.
Yeah. Not like me. You don't want to be like me, people. Don't be like me. Why is it I can't find his number when I'm pressing? Here he is. Calling him now.
I'm calling Shannon as well.
Shannon's gonna pop in.
Oh, praise God.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Apparently Shannon's going to pop in. I was calling her just to kind of do what you're doing, but hey guys, appreciate you dropping in, and we're just testing some new stuff, and things. So we're not doing a normal show today, but
Dan, hear me? Hey, I'm live right now with Daniel Alexander Cannon, your intrepid supernatural host, right? And I told him I wanted to be like you. I'm sitting in my car, and I'm trying to be like you, but nobody can do you, Dan. I'm just saying. So look, brother, do you think you can pop in here?
No, I'm not anywhere where I would get
Okay.
the kind of benefit that I need.
Okay, that's understandable. Well, listen, if you can't go online and see anything either.
That's the problem with need to get him some internet connection because he has none at his house.
You don't have any even like see current live stream. Oh, okay, that's all right. Oh, I thought I would just make sure I touch base with you because it just
That was awesome.
it just ain't right, sister. It just ain't right if you ain't here. Okay. Okay.
He's technically here. We can hear him.
All right. Well, listen, brother, I'm gonna let you go. I'll call you back. Okay. All right, buddy. See you.
Okay, y'all be blessed now.
You too.
Well, hey, Miss Shannon.
Oh, hello.
We were I guess you could say we just fooling around a little bit, testing a few new things and such, and you kind of know a little bit more of the inside information, maybe, which you'll understand here in a minute. We got David.
Hey, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second, okay?
Okay. But for y'all guys that are watching, we're just we're testing a few things, and where's David going?
I don't know.
So where's David going?
He had to use the laptop.
All right. How you doing today, Miss Shannon?
I'm hanging in there. I had a funeral yesterday and stayed quite late with some very old friends. And as sad as everything was, it was also very lovely catching up and remembering a really amazing person. And so,
Where'd you come from?
Technology, Grant.
I'm like, I can see the back of you too.
All right, this is almost too much.
It is. They're everywhere.
My brain's hurting.
There we go. I just we did this little thing because then we could show people that we're real. This guy's real.
Yeah.
He's real solid too.
Flesh and blood.
Hurt me.
No, I'm a gentle giant.
I love gentle giants, bro. I respect that.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, David made a little trip down here. We're both in South Carolina, and but he was about 3 hours away. But he made a little trip down to my house here.
I came for the coffee.
He came for the coffee because he won't eat nothing because he's on a special diet, and so he's trying to get skinny like you and Kim, Shannon.
I'm like, I'm trying to get skinnier, so I understand.
David, well, I'll just say the truth. He has blessed us today, and he's brought us some more equipment that's going to help with what we're doing.
Praise
I've got more screens around me than I know what to look at
radiated.
right now. He brought us a tower server PC basically that is juiced up and juiced up new system. You know, I've been saying my laptop was looking like it might go out at any time. It still hasn't went out yet, but it worries me that it might. And anyways, David brought us a whole new system along with 3 new monitor. Well, not new, but new to me, and they're just like new. They look like brand new. And but yeah, brought 3 new monitors, like 22 or 24-inch monitors. So my desk is, if you could see everything, which actually you can, if this is long enough to do anything, I don't know.
It's long enough. That's about it right there.
That's about it. So if I turn it around here, you can see a little bit more. See yourself there.
I see myself.
And the big monitor that I had already up top.
Nice.
My laptop right here. And that's still actually in play, and we're going to be able to bring it in. The options now are getting kind of wild. And then we've got another big monitor over here. And then he also brought Miss Kim another monitor that we haven't set up yet. That's over there as well. This is our little studio, guys, that we've put up here in the front of the house. I've even got some little some sound deadening material on the walls that we're trying to make a real studio here for the work that we're doing for our Father in heaven and for glorification of His Word.
Awesome.
So David's here and he's helping us out today. So we are sure thankful for that.
Set it straight down, all the way down,
or just
to
like
the
that.
edge. Yeah, right there.
Get that
That's
back
it.
on us here. There we go.
There you go. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. Now my closet doesn't seem so cool, but I'll get it there.
Look cool.
It looks very cool, actually.
And I know you got 2 screens, or at least you should.
Ew. I just need to learn how to to use it properly, and then I'll feel.
David will be in California next week. He's gonna stop by.
He's like, wait, what?
That,
If he pops in yours right now, I'm gonna fall out.
yeah.
Fall out.
So folks, listen, I want to wish everybody, before I do leave here, everybody a very fruitful new year, even though it may or may not be an actual new year tomorrow. Look, consider all the things that have happened over the past year, good and bad, right? I mean, really, can we really define what's good and bad? I think we need the Lord to define for us what's good and bad. When we go through bad things, most of us grow through tribulation, right? Or is it just me?
Jesus, no, 100%.
So I know it says, in all things give thanks. Well, thank you, Lord, for all the pain I had last year. Well, that might be, I'm being smarty pants right now, right? But the fact of the matter is that what brought us, good or bad, brought us to this point in our lives, has made us what we are, and we are to grow in faith, to increase in faith. I think Paul wrote, right, as my body fails me, my spirit increases, right?
Right.
I'm paraphrasing, but Boy, you familiar with that?
I can feel you.
I feel it too. But listen, folks, look, you're going to hear a whole lot of preachers say, it's going to be a bumper new year. It's going to be great in the Lord. Well, the truth is, it really can be. Okay, because as things get darker, the light of the Lord increases.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus is coming soon. Amen.
Amen.
And so, but I'm telling y'all, we're going to go through some stuff first before he does. Okay.
I would imagine that we're anybody watching this, it should likely happen within your lifetime.
I feel
the way
like it.
about it.
I do too, brother.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be 60 this year.
Well, how do we tell the time? Because of the fruit on the trees.
Yeah.
And the ripeness of everything.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, are we not in the days of Noah already? Are the days of Noah coming true again? We're there. I mean,
Yes. Is flesh becoming corrupt, folks? Anybody heard of GMO, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
GMO,
everything.
DNA altering, all this
Yes.
stuff is all going on just like it did last time around. They're doing the same thing again. And are they not trying to have old war with our Father in heaven? Think about the things that you see him flying around in the heavens with Elon Musk and SpaceX. And think about he wants to put 33,000 satellites up in the heavens. Imagine that, 33, 1/3.
Well, I can't believe it. How would it make them come up with that number?
Yeah, I don't know. And then his stuff is called the Dragon, and
you think he'd pick a different name,
Yeah, and the Dragon has 10 horns, and guess how many rockets Elon has designed? He just released number 10. It's the largest rocket ever built.
Right. Hey, maybe he'll launch a larger car into space this time.
He could launch a large one.
He could put a much better Tesla in space now. Tesla's in space.
And I hope he puts better tires on it, because the ones that he sent up there with it, he said was normal, and that means
they would have deteriorated instead of totally disintegrated. Actually, even the leather seats, those materials are not space hardened.
Right.
Because this is coming from a guy who worked at NASA, folks. So
it makes sense as to why they don't, because they've never been there. So therefore they can't.
Space is not real, folks. So if that's news to you, there's no such thing as outer space. It's called outer darkness, where there is wailing and gnashing of teeth. Okay? And so I know that's crazy talk, Dave.
They've lied to you.
I bought your book, by the way, and it came today. I sure did, and I'm about to read it.
Okay.
So
I have it there with you.
Thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that.
I'm excited. This is right up my nerd.
I hope you're blessed by a word of knowledge. I hope you're blessed.
Someone mentioned a while ago in the comments that they wanted to see more of my shorter videos and stuff like that. I saw that. And you're in luck, because that's one of the things that I'm getting ready to be pouring on more of. I've put some new tools and some new pieces of software. We're going to be able to pour out a lot more content, a lot more material, without having to do so much editing. Editing is what takes so long. You take a 30-minute video that's highly edited, and it can take weeks to do it for me, or months. I've had videos that I've created that were an hour long or 30 minutes long, and it'd take me 6 months to edit them, because the amount of editing is so intense.
It's painful. It's
very painful. But you're going to get a lot more content coming soon in a lot of different ways, including we're going to be probably, even as soon as the next show, we're going to be going, you might say, beyond the veil at the end of the show, where we're going to talk about anything and not worry about censorship anymore. And we're going to be able to stay live, but yet kick YouTube out the room, while providing everybody that's watching from YouTube a link below in the description. So you're going to be able to click that link, come straight to the live stream, and never lose anything except for lose YouTube. Right. And so that way we'll be able to speak openly, speak the truth, not have to code anything.
Yeah. Well, you just touched a note for me, because I just got locked out once again for medical misinformation on my Christmas Eve program because I mentioned something about something not being on Santa Claus's face.
I watched that.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
Santa Claus doesn't wear a veil.
Never
worthy.
veil anymore.
Well,
Yes.
maybe he hasn't been judged yet.
Yes. Yeah.
'Cause
Well.
that's why they wear veils on
Yeah.
their faces. Is
Yeah.
when you've been judged, you veil your face.
Yeah, I know.
Well, either that, or if you're being electrocuted, they veil their face.
I like the song you shared on that on that feed.
Oh, that Christmas Eve show. Oh, I love that tune. Yes, with the Klaus. Yes, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Claus.
Yes.
Yeah, that probably did cough too.
That might have been it. It might have been that Claus called him up and said, "Remove this guy."
It might have been.
Yeah. Listen, by the way, I know this. I actually recommend sign up to be a member of the World Economic Forum. Okay, so listen, because they send you, emails, the glorious emails of information.
Send you the propaganda and everything.
Right. Now, we know it's propaganda, but why not just get in there, right?
But it still tells you what they're doing, and you want to know what the enemy's doing.
They think they're doing good, right? Good for all of mankind.
Or at least they're claiming they think they're doing good.
Sign up for, Bill Gates has a monthly newsletter he emails out. Gates Notes or something like that. Sign up for it, folks. It's free, and you'll find out exactly what Bill Gates wants to do. Because they're bragging.
They love to brag about it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so, hey, you don't get it third hand or fourth hand, and all your friends will be like, that's conspiracy theory. No, here's the email from Bill Gates.
Bill Gates saying that we've got to make one of these numbers go down in order to save the earth. Right?
One of them have to be zero.
And one of them happen to be people.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. No breathing allowed here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway. Well, look, I've been here for a couple of hours. I might be heading out here in a little bit, but we wanted to test all this stuff, and I'm sure Daniel's going to.
I'm like a kid, a 5-year-old.
DJ Daniel is what he looks like now. Yeah. I've
got all kind of new things I can now do. So it's really a blessing, and I appreciate David. I appreciate his wife as well, allowing him to come in and help other people like this, and it's really pretty awesome thing. So yeah, we got our. Where's Dan? What do you mean? Oh, he's in the comments.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hi, Dan.
Yeah, there he is. There's Dan, more than a convert.
Awesome.
Hey Dan, my brother, what's happening? I'm going to give you a call a little bit later here and explain to you what I was talking about in the text message that I sent you, which I sent it to Shannon too, about Ezekiel.
Oh yeah, I got to read that
this morning before I brief explanation. This morning while I was still laying in bed, I was not awake, but I was not asleep. You know that in-between state you can find yourself in when you're laying in bed sometimes. And when your mind is quiet and you can maintain a single thought or a single series of thoughts. I was laying there and I spent a lot of time trying to discern and understand a lot of the scripture in the Bible and understand the world and how it all, like Ezekiel talking about the angels that he's seen with 4 faces. And let me ask you something, Shannon. Do you remember that video we found a while back and the guy was overlaying different
the patterns, and then
what it was is it's basically he's overlaying different groups of curves and arcs of like somatics.
Right.
However you say that, right?
Chimatics.
Chimatics. Okay, so you know how it talks about in Ezekiel, it talks about the living creature had 4 faces, and one was a lion and one was an eagle. And what it is that God's somatics, God's flower of life has all the images built into it of all creatures he created. So when you look at the flower of life, the architecture and design of a lion, an eagle, a cow, a human being. It's all a matter of how you rearrange the arcs that are there, and you will manifest and see in a man or an eagle or a cow or whatever, because we're all based on the same design, and that's the image of God. And so, yeah, I was laying in bed this morning, and that came clear to me as to what that was, as well as just understanding the whole Ezekiel story right through there. And I can't wait to really explain it and be able to go through.
We'll flesh it out and be able to show it on the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Which
Yeah.
we've got great
Nice.
capability to do that kind of stuff soon. So, anyways, Dan, I appreciate you being out there, brother. And yeah, I'll give you a call a little bit later. So, what you want to do now? Arm wrestle?
I'm going to probably arm wrestle. I'll lose. What's that?
Preach a word.
Preach a word. Yeah, don't get me started on that. Okay, so actually, I'm going to probably head out. You want to wrap it up?
Okay.
Yeah, unless you want to keep doing your thing.
This was just a little quick live, and glad Shannon was able to make it. I was calling you just a moment ago to tell you, get online, or either put my phone to the microphone, one or two. But luckily, Kim got a hold of you real quick there.
Yeah, she was on top of it.
Nice. I'll tell you something about David that I didn't know, and that is, man, he's a man on a mission. When he's got his mind on something, mission, just jump on a ride, because
I'm single-minded.
He's single-minded. He's going directly for what he's doing.
Yeah.
And that's a very admirable power, because I get divided in 4 or 5 things at once and then get lost and don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Oh, I do that too.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I can forget that I need to go to the bathroom on the way there, forget where I'm going. What was I doing?
And you stand there for a minute and go,
oh yeah. That's it. Yeah, I get anything. I need a drink of water. What was I doing? What was I coming to get?
Right.
Yeah, it could be my age too, though.
Would you be able to close us out with your prayer that you?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You mean like the Aaronic prayer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
We'll do that, and then we'll go. But if you want to hang around for just a minute, Shannon, you can say just a little bit more once we're off air if you want to.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead, David.
Okay, so y'all know how the number 6 and 24, right? If you've been on my channel at all, you've heard this over and over again, but I'm an old man, so we repeat ourselves. Seriously. So number 6 and 24, Moses is instructed by the Most High to tell Aaron, this is how ye shall put my name upon my people. In some versions, it says, this is how you shall mark my people. So understand, folks, that God has a mark long before there was ever a mark of the beast. Okay? God has a mark. You want God's mark. And in English, it sounds like this. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift his countenance to you and give you peace. And in the Hebrew, it's Yavrei Kaka Yahweh Ve'yishme Rakah. Ya'er Yahweh Penevaleka Vechuneka. Yisa Yahweh Penevaleka Ve'yusemleka Shalom. Peace in Jesus' name.
One thing that struck me just now while you were saying that is you said the word mark. And I've been studying the word arc and spark and mark, and it all has that arc in it. So what is the mark? Is the mark something to do with the arc? Is it something to do with the flame? Is it something to do with what is within us all, that we are in the image of God? And should that never be changed?
Right.
That helps me understand.
Gives you more insight into it. Yeah.
Me and Dan were talking the other day, and he said the word park. All kind of strange things go on in the national parks. I go, there's that arc again.
Yeah.
Are we talking about places where there are gateways or different things that manifest from time to time? I don't know for sure, but we take it day by day and learn a little bit more each day. And I can't wait till some of these truths really continue to unfold. And guess what, guys? we're going to be sharing it with all of you guys, because every one of you that's here, and many of you that are not here at the moment, are our brothers and sisters. And that's why I built this show and built this website, because it is the people's show. It is our brothers and sisters. So I'm glad that you're here. I hope you get involved on the website. And with all that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and get out of here, because I think David's got to get back on the road. He don't want to get in trouble with Mama, that's for sure. She's been gracious in allowing him to come down here with us. So, yeah. So, unless you got anything to say, Shannon?
Nope. Hope you guys all stay safe tonight. I know it gets a little.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive carefully.
Yeah, I'll be right here messing with these new toys.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be with my mom and my auntie. She flew in from Italy.
Oh, cool.
So she did get there.
Good for you.
Yeah, and the rest of my awesome 4 of us family.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll us out. We'll be back with a normal show again starting tomorrow. Ain't it right, Shannon?
That's right. So
Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes anytime, just like right now.
Just like right now. Yeah.
So we'll see y'all guys tomorrow. We love you.
Yeah. Don't miss out, because you gotta find out what in the supernatural is going on.
Yep, that's right. So, and remember too, your Father in heaven loves you, and he'd like to hear from you a little bit more often. So keep that in mind as we're going into the new year here. I love you guys, and we'll see you on the other side, Shannon. All right, here we go.